If you are brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello. Stop feeling guilty for speaking up about the things that are bothering you. So many people are in love and are not together, and so many people are together and not in love. Moments become memories and people become lessons. That's life. Be kind to the past versions of yourself that did not know the things you know now. Hurting people back will not heal your pain. Just because someone carries it well does not mean it is not heavy. Protect your own light. Protect it by staying away from people who are toxic, who cause drama, or emit negativity. It does not matter if they are a lover, a family, or a friend. You have a soul to protect and an emotional health to strengthen. Don't let your loneliness make you reconnect with toxic people. You should not drink poison just because you are thirsty. Having genuine friends is such a blessing. No jealousy, no competing, no gossip or any other negativity. Just love and good vibes. You must distance yourself from the people who never help with your self-development. Be wise enough to discern who truly loves you unconditionally and who is only there for the benefits. You don't want the wrong people to be draining you of your light. Having anxiety and depression is like being scared and tired at the same time. It's the fear of failure, but no urge to be productive. It is wanting friends, but hate socializing. It is wanting to be alone, but not wanting to be lonely. It is caring about everything, then caring about nothing. It is feeling everything at once, then feeling paralyzingly numb. Understand this. You can sound confident and have anxiety. You can look healthy but feel like shit. You can look happy and be miserable. So be kind, because every person is fighting a battle you know nothing about. A relationship or friendship means you come together to make each other better, support each other, build each other, believe in each other, be their peace, not their problem. Stay away from those who make you feel humiliated for sharing your true feelings. Love yourself to the extent that when somebody compliments you, you take it as an additional affirmation, not a revelation. Remember, you only have one life, so value it. Don't waste it and live it the best damn way you can. Take care of your best connections. Be wise of the bridges you build and burn the ones you don't need. Sometimes there are attachments that don't serve you anymore and might be the very weight hindering your growth. Let that go. Stay away from the kind of people who are quick to judge yet slow to understand. If you feel like you are losing everything, remember that trees lose their leaves every year and they still stand tall and wait for better days to come. Lucky are those who find a true loyal friend in this fake world. Friendship means understanding, not agreement. It means forgiveness, not forgetting. It means the memory is lost, even if contact is lost. Every time you get upset at something, ask yourself, if you were to die tomorrow, was it worth wasting your time being angry? I was not even looking for you when I found you. One of the best feelings in the world is when you are hugging a person you love and they hug you back even tighter. Sometimes it takes a year of falling apart to realize what pieces are worth putting back together. Sorry to say this, but being a good person does not get you loved, it gets you used. Your mind can be your enemy or friend. If you always follow your heart, your mind will feel neglected. If you follow only your mind, your heart will never forgive you. Never ignore your conscience, yet always be conscious of reason. Make your heart and mind friends, and you will have peace of mind throughout life's seasons. Sometimes you need to be alone, not to be lonely, but to enjoy your free time being yourself. You smile, but you wanna cry. You talk, but you wanna be quiet. You pretend like you are happy, but you are not. People think being alone makes you lonely, but I don't think that's true. Being surrounded by the wrong people is the loneliest thing in the world. Sadness gives depth, happiness gives height, sadness gives roots, happiness gives branches. Happiness is like a tree going into the sky, and sadness is like the roots going down into the womb of the earth. Both are needed, and the higher a tree goes, the deeper it goes simultaneously. The bigger the tree, the bigger will be its roots. In fact, it is always in proportion. That's its balance. I am convinced that material things can contribute a lot to making one's life pleasant. But basically, if you do not have very good friends and relatives who matter to you, life will be really empty and sad, and material things cease to be important. When you wake up each morning, you can choose to be happy and choose to be sad, unless some terrible catastrophe has occurred the night before. It is pretty much up to you. Tomorrow morning, when the sun shines through your window, choose to make it a happy day. What has really happened when you feel alone is that you have abandoned yourself. You have stopped taking care of your own basic needs. You do not value yourself. You do not listen to your own thoughts. You do not take care of your physical, emotional, or spiritual self. This is what is causing you to feel alone. You have abandoned you. The moment we cry in a film is not when things are sad, but when they turn out to be more beautiful than we expected them to be. Your emotions make you human. Even the unpleasant ones have a purpose. Don't lock them away. If you ignore them, they just get louder and angrier. The real problem of humanity is the following. We have Paleolithic emotions, medieval institutions, and godlike technology, and it is terrifically dangerous, and it is now approaching a point of crisis overall. I am not going to be hardened by these people to these things. I am not going to let them destroy my feelings or my emotions. You are better off choosing yourself than trying to convince someone to choose you. You are only stubborn for someone who wants your standards to be negotiable. You are only dramatic for someone who is uncomfortable with honesty. You are only asking for too much for someone who can't match what you have to offer. You are only difficult for someone who's always used to getting their way. You are only unrealistic for someone who wants to keep you on their level.